everybody, my name is Sweat. But today I'm going to be talking about how stress affects your body. How? Well, did you ever feel yourself stressed? Like maybe sometimes when you're studying for your big test or finishing up homework. Well, if you're stressing for a little bit, it could help your body a little bit so that you could finish your work. But if you're having a stress for a long time, like actually a long time, and the stress just come inside yourself, you'll be really stressed. How could you improve that? And how stress can make your body sick? If sometimes you're a little bit stressed, it doesn't really affect. If you're having a long time stressing, then probably there could be a lot of problem happening to yourself. Every time when we're stressed, your brain would notify every other body parts. Hey, the owner is really stressed. In that time, a special kind of thing happens inside your bodies, and that makes you to want to eat foods, makes you want to eat more and more, especially yummy and comfortable foods that is good for you those times. And sometimes in those times, if you want to eat more but you doesn't eat right now, then you could feel really stressed, and you just like a lack of energy. And when you're lack of energy, then you're lazy. You doesn't focus on your work anymore. That's it, lack of motivation, or I must say focus. If you're really stressed, usually you could see people holding their heads like they're having a headache. Well, why? When you are doing those, your brain works a lot to works more, right? If you are having a stress, you're just like focusing more to finish in just that part. And if you just focus so much, you have a headache. Yes, that's how everything works. And if you're really stressed a lot, like you're really stressed because you haven't finished your homework yet, when you come inside your classroom, what would you feel? Anxiety and scared too, right? You're anxiety because everybody else have finished their homework, but you haven't even touched it. And also you feel scared because what if other people will laugh at you? Your teachers would give you a bad grade if you doesn't finish your homework. That is a kind of mood that could be a fake when you're stressed too. Stress does really affect your body, not just in those easy parts, but stress more means death more. If you're more stressed, then you're more dead. And you have less time to live. Because whenever you're doing those parts inside your bodies will start to grow shorter. And when it goes as short as it can, like too short for it to be shorter, then you die. Yeah, that's something that's really important to understand this. And when you're stressed, usually you can feel your heartbeat fast, right? Like super fast. Especially when you're really stressed or stressed for a long time. Well, in those times, your brain knows that and it starts to work harder, right? Well, That's a lot about how stress can make you sick. It could have happened to lots of other health problems. A lot, I must say. Not just in the outside, your emotion, but to your abilities of doing things, and to your outside and everywhere. Just a small stress could make you to be a little bit anxiety, but a long stress wouldn't just come with anxiety, lack of everything, and headache too. If you stress, you just want to do it more, 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 and it starts to harm you on that part. Well, don't be too stressed always, and focus less on a kind of problem. Even if you're on the deadline, try to have a prodomo time, like you if you're having a presentation, you're preparing it, you have 1 hour to finish it. You could say you are doing the presentation for 20 minutes, then rest for 10 minutes, then do the presentation for 20 minutes, and rest for 10 minutes. And the next time after your rest, you could go and present it to everyone. And that's a way for you to exercise your body too. Especially when you're stressing, it would produce a fat inside your body. It doesn't just affect to your body. It doesn't just affect to that, but also affects to a lot of other parts in your body too. That was a special fact. Well, by the way, stress is something that you guys doesn't want to meet, right? I know so, because stress now today doesn't just comes from ideas that you work a lot, but stress could be when you heard about some new ideas, some new information that's not really good. Stress could come in every part, and avoiding them was something that's not really easy. But what should I say? Stress is something that can touch your body a lot. Well, don't try to be a lot of stress. Exercise more, have more fun, and that's it. That's the end of our talking today. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.